Ciao, everybody, and welcome to the Bianconerizonechannel live show. Today is Monday, January 10th, 2022. My name is Julian Gennady, and with me, as always, is Alejandro Fonsello, buddy. I'm not going to ask you how you're doing because you have mixed feelings, I assume. It was a good win. I watched your videos yesterday and today's video, and obviously, the horrible news is Federico Chiesa is out for the season and probably out for longer than this. Probably out until September, if we're
Yeah,
being honest.
yeah. Probably,
If
yeah.
we're being completely honest here, I
That's
know it's not a laughing matter, but
no, but like it's his knee, and that's I tore my Achilles, and I was like out for 5 months, and knee is much worse.
yeah,
So
um,
I don't know
and you don't want him to come back. Sorry, let's just what do we really want to go into this right now?
what Chiesa.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's title. It's
okay,
the
let's
negative
let's do
part
it.
about yesterday.
Okay, yeah. So our show topic today is the positives of yesterday and going forward, and the negatives of yesterday and going forward, for the rest of the season. And obviously, the negative we'll start with is Chiesa's injury. It's a ACL.
Oh,
Obviously, like that's what
Romeo,
was reported. What?
Romeo with some breaking
What's up?
news.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Da-na-na, na-na-na.
let me see. Net when I made the thumbnail. Let me see. Juventus really like Bruno Guimaraes from Lyon. There has been direct contact with Lyon the last few
Wow.
days, but it's a tough deal because French club value the middle midfielder at 45 mil. Remember when we
Ah,
played him in the Champions
he
League?
was great.
We did it at the channel, and everybody was talking about Awad, and I was like, oh, but that guy can play. Like
Bruno Guimaraes and Maxence Cacarons.
yeah, and
Both those two.
he kind of faded away a bit, but Guimaraes, I was like, he can play. But yeah,
Yeah.
45 mil, it's not
No
happening.
chance. No. It's a non-starter right now. That's just in the summer, and that's
But
still a non-starter.
that would be excited. I'm not exciting.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Typical ball progressor, and he likes to be
Yeah,
box to box.
yeah,
That's what you need. So that's some breaking news. But again, the it's kind of like when he reported the Chouameni thing. He said like we're interested, but nothing happened.
yeah, yeah.
So we'll see. So going back to the Chiesa negativity, a torn ACL is 9 months. Like, don't come back after 7. Don't force it. You're gonna tear it again or hurt your hamstring and rip your hamstring apart.
Yeah, don't come back.
Like Zaniolo came back early and gone again. Do not come back early. Take your time, especially if we're gonna buy him for 40 mil. That's another thing in its own right. I'm not gonna get into that, but if Juventus is really gonna pay the 40 mil to outright buy Chiesa, this guy cannot rush back. I'm sorry.
No, like it's over for the season. It's done.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, for sure. For
yeah, no,
sure.
no,
I'm talking about even to next year.
yeah,
This is
yeah, no,
September. Do not rush into
no, no,
preseason.
no.
Do
That
not rush
that's
into August.
that's what I was trying to say. Like it's
Yeah.
done. Next season, it's new start. Like if you miss him again 2 months, you should be able to cope with it.
Yeah.
Again, this season is a mess, but we expect to get better like next year. No,
Yeah.
I hope so. So don't risk it because it's not worth it. It isn't.
Correct.
It's already a big mess. People are talking about Italy. I don't care. Like
Yeah. We're struggling to get to the World Cup regardless. So if he's
yeah,
missing, oh well. Like,
I don't really care. Like
yeah.
they play every 3 months. You play every 3 days. So I don't really care. It's us that and we will struggle. Like you could see it the last 2 games when he was playing. It's different. It's just different. He's
He
just
offers an outlet. He offers some
yeah.
type of creativity.
He offers something completely different than any player we have because he's
Yeah.
quick, he's direct, and to be honest, sometimes I was looking when I watch him, I'm like, oh, you need to chill a bit because you're doing too much. Not I mean too much in terms of playing wise, but the way he tries to change in pace and the quick stops and all those things and
Yeah.
quick cuts. I was like, oh, that's not. I was always scared. I was scared. I'm not gonna lie, but
It's always scary when those type of players are playing. Like, if we go into the physiology of a knee and Chiesa's type of player, right? Like you said, quick cuts, uh, versus speed. It's all interchangeable speeds, right?
yeah, yeah,
he's a taller dude as well. So he doesn't have the center of gravity. So he's more susceptible to being able to like to bend and not
Yeah.
not have the proper support. So it's and another thing is when he does eventually come back in 9 months, is he that same player?
Again, it depends.
I'm not trying to do doomsday. I'm not trying to do
No,
doomsday.
but it's a fair question because Del Piero was never the same player. He was still very good, but before that,
was he good
was
because
a different
of his
level.
brain? Was he good because of his brain and speed, or was he good because of just his speed?
Yeah,
he had a brain.
He had a brain, and I agree. Chiesa, like everything he does is based
on pure power,
speed,
yes.
And so it will take some of him. That's for sure. But I think he's smart enough to adapt. I really think he is. Like he's so good on the ball. He's so good on the ball. He can adapt. Like you don't like you, and with Allegri, he should learn how to dose those runs, like play a different style. I think he can do that. It won't be the same. It will not, and that's for sure because it healed my Achilles heel. But even when I play still, when you plant your foot, sometimes it doesn't feel. How do you want to call it? Right. You can feel it.
Yeah. Did you get surgery on yours?
No. The first time.
Yeah, I didn't get
it.
The first time I didn't get it on mine either.
The first time not, they said, but I can feel it sometimes, and then you get a bit scared and you don't push anymore.
Yeah.
It is what it is because you can feel it's not feeling perfect, and he will feel that, and it will take away something from him, and that's sad because
100%.
he's 24. But again, it happened with Del Piero. He was still very good.
Yeah. Well, so here's some other comparables to this day and age. Younger wingers, Leroy Sané tore his ACL with Man City. He's fine, I guess now, but he's lost. He's still fast, of course, but he's not bursting by everyone now like he was before. Has he regressed? I'd say not really, but on that Bayern team, he's still
okay. At Bayern, I don't think he's very good.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he's scoring, he still has some goals and whatnot, but like he's not. His career has regressed a little bit. Another player, Ansu Fati, like he's just injured all the time now.
That's what
this is the scare, right?
I'm more scared about him keep getting injured than him losing a bit of his speed or something like that. I'm just scared about his age because like when you get that, like knock on wood, usually you will struggle. Again, Zaniolo thing is crazy. Like it's insane.
Yeah.
Let's hope he doesn't have that. Let's hope he just have a career. And if he misses a few weeks here and there this season, I mean, I'll take it because I mean nobody could have done. Nobody could have predicted an ACL.
Yeah.
So if he's out every 3 months for let's say 2 weeks and he misses 2 games every 3 months, I'm fine with it. It is what it is. I'm just scared that again the Zaniolo situation. That's my fear.
Yeah, no, for sure. And again, like I said, Ansu Fati tore like a year and a half ago, and he's played like 6 games.
Yeah, he's struggling.
Yeah, and he's what 19. You're supposed to get like again. It's a tough injury to overcome, and I'm sure. Like I'm not trying to do doomsday again, but
no. Like if you want to be positive, Del Piero had it at a very young age, and he played until 34 at a very high level.
Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah,
at a very high level, and it was perfect. Like it was very good. So it's not a given. Like it's not 100% sure. Yeah, it's everyone is different. And up to this season, he was kind of fit. Like I looked at him always, and I was like, okay. But yeah, like the moment it happened, you knew. I don't think Chris Smalling tackle had anything to do with that.
Not like he's not the like he was there when it happened, but he's not the root cause of it.
No, the tackle before
it's
that.
the grass.
No, the tackle before that. It was on the ankle because people are blaming him. That it didn't that tackle from Chris Smalling didn't cause that injury, and people that was what I was saying. People were saying, "Oh, you need to fire the staff for getting on the pitch," but he had something on his ankle. Like it wasn't that.
It was a completely different injury.
It happens. The same with me. I was just out of nowhere, no contact. It snapped, torn, done. It is what it is.
Yeah. I was going to say another player who had a ACL injury recently is Demiral, and he came back, and I know it's a different position because he's a center back. So, but he still has to be aggressive, and he looks all right and fine.
Who?
And it was the Demiral.
Oh yeah, Dimitra.
And then his surgeon was the Juventus J Medical one. So, you know what I mean? There's some hope.
Demiral, yeah, he's doing fine, Demiral. I think he talked about it a few weeks back before the game. I don't know which game it was. He was asked about it, and he said the first few months when I came back, I felt it. Like you're kind of scared.
You're always going to feel it. Yeah, 100%.
You're kind of scared, but he said now I'm fine. Like I'm just fine. So
he's also built a little bit mentally different though. Like he's he'll run through a brick wall kind of guy.
But yeah, let's hope.
Then another comparable is the people are throwing out there is Klay Thompson, but he was out for 2 years.
Oh yeah, that's insane. But
that's not, and he also ripped his Achilles after he tore his ACL.
Yeah.
So like that's the fear. That is the fear.
That's fear.
You're overcompensating for other parts of your body, and because he's such a powerful dude, like he relies on power, sheer raw athleticism. Other parts of the body are going to have to compensate.
I agree.
And it's not a good situation. So, so you put something up on the Twitter account, and there's 36 people watching, or at least listening, or whatever they're doing. Let's give it to them.
No,
Okay, I'm gonna word this properly. Everyone needs to listen. If it's not an obligation to buy him already at this point, because we do not know the actual dealings of the clauses in the contract with Fiorentina. Do we redeem Federico Chiesa for 40 million at the end of the season? If we know that it's an option and not an obligation.
Okay, I will do that.
Yeah.
I will do that 100%. And I know what you mean. And I get what you mean.
But sorry. That we also have to know our current finances.
Yeah. I know what you mean. I think 40 mil is not a problem. Like you need to buy him. You really need to buy him. I think you do. I don't think 40 mil. It's payable over 3 years also. That's what I know. So it's not 40 million now. It's not 40 mil this summer. Okay. Because I looked it up. Wait, I have it over here. Let me see.
13.33 mil for 3 years.
In 3. How do you say that? In 3
made payable in 3 separate installments.
Yeah, with 10 million euros in bonuses if blah blah blah. We don't know that if. So I need to buy him. I will buy him because I'm not saying I want to jinx it. I'm 100% sure, but I think he will come back strong. I really believe that.
Okay.
The only fear is if nobody can predict that if it happens again.
Yeah.
If it doesn't happen again, I think he will come back strong and he will ball for us because that's what he did. And
now, does he have the surgery under Juventus guidance or someone else's?
We need to
because he's not technically he's our player right now, but does he do you know what I mean? Is it Fiorentina's doctors or is it our doctor?
I looked up the Fiorentina statement and they said obligation to buy, period. Nothing less, nothing more. It said 2-year loan with an obligation to buy.
So Fiorentina's just done with it at this point.
I think it's done. Eyes. I think we need to buy him.
Okay. Then the question's moot at this point.
Yeah.
Then it doesn't matter. Okay. I'm just saying 40 mil is a lot for a player that you know that you it's tough. And we know our owners, and that's hard to stomach. That is hard to stomach if you're a business owner and you want to spend 40 mil on I'm not gonna say a damaged player because he's damaged, but he's not. We don't know how he's gonna react to the injury at this point.
For the club, if they have the possibility to not, I think they will trigger that option. But I'm
saying
I'm not shocked if they think about it. If they would think about it, because like you said, at the end of the day, we are in a bad situation financially, and we are a business. You can hear Oliver Bennett talk yesterday. He threw Dybala under the bus.
Yep, exactly.
He said you need to prove yourself if you want that money you're demanding. That's what he said. He said before a big game. I'm like, wow, that's what he said. So the deal is not done. Deal is not.
No chance.
Those That's like I've never seen that at Juve. So open, so direct. Because he basically said, if you want to value the money you're asking, go and show us. I'm like, Jesus Christ, he's a free agent. Like, he can sign for a new deal. So the deal is not done with Dybala. That's for sure. He basically he said it.
And we kind of called it.
It's not done. It's not done. I mean,
yeah, we called it a couple months ago or so. He would have signed already if it was on the table.
Yeah, but the fact that there also are no rumors that he's going to sign with someone else kind of makes me feel it's going to get done anytime. Not soon, but anytime in the course of the next few months, because I think he wants to stay and the club wants to keep him. It's just who's going to cave in, I think.
Yeah, probably.
I think they will find a middle ground with a not a 5-year deal, but like a 3-year deal plus an option or stuff like that. I think
with a proper agent.
Yeah, bro, I don't know. With a real agent.
Yeah, with a real agent. Okay. So we'll move on from the Chiesa negativity talk. It's been over the news for the past day, 24 hours, and I think everyone's over it at this point. I'm certainly over it. I know ACL injuries, and ACL injuries. Everyone knows about them, and if you think he's going to be 100%, then you're an optimist. If you think he's going to be a little bit less, you're a negative person. And guess what? I'm a negative person. So we'll move on. We'll go on to the next negative. We played like absolute garbage yesterday. It's incredible.
Wait, so Romeo worked with a different journalist.
Sorry?
On that article. Romeo worked with another.
Else.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said, Juve. Wait, it's in Spanish. Let me think twice. Juve.
Are you that multilingual?
I can understand that for the most part. He said Juve made a proposition to loan Bruno Guimaraes from Lyon, but Lyon won 45 million, and they will kind of be open with a loan, but it needs to be an obligation to buy.
So no questions asked, 45 mil. And is that in June, or is that payable over a couple of years? Or is it not get into that?
It doesn't
get into that?
Oh, I need to read the entire article. Keep talking.
No, that's fine. Okay, read the entire article.
It doesn't
we'll
say.
Talk about...
It doesn't say.
No, it doesn't say? Okay. Yeah, Bruno Guimaraes, we're going to have to pronounce that properly.
I will take him in
a 100%.
He will
but then again,
so much.
Oh, 100%. But then you still need someone to be a 6 because he's not a 6.
Yeah. No, I get that. But we will go into that with Arthur later on the show.
Yeah, for sure.
I was surprised yesterday.
So let's get into the more negatives before we end the show on the positives. Again, horrible yesterday. We were horrible. Like defensively, attacking, midfield battle for 65 whatever minutes. Horrible. There's no other way to describe it. Like listless. Do you ever hear that word before? Like pathetic. There was one, like the Dybala goal is the only thing that was even close to actual positive football. And then Morata came on. And what do we say? What do we always say about Morata? What should he be? Do you remember? You listening?
Yeah, sorry. Morata, he needs to have an impact.
No, but we always say that he is a great substitute player.
Oh, yeah. But the last few games, the way he started, he still should be doing better than what he did. But
for sure.
Yesterday at the video, and I said, he's my man of the match. Chesney made that penalty save, but Morata, he flipped that game completely. Like, he was possessed. Like, he was unplayable. Like, everything he touched turned into goal. Just everything. He was picking up fouls, picking up players, going past players. I was like, what the hell is happening? And if anyone was still questioning his commitment to the club, I think he responded yesterday, basically.
For sure.
Because that was big time. We needed that because we were nowhere. Like, there was no hope.
We were pathetic.
We were
dead. Pathetic.
We were that. We were just that.
Like, Moise Kean, horrible. Like, oh man, what is going on? He was He is not a 9. Like, he is not a 9. Stop putting him there.
We said that.
Yeah. Dybala was like he was good when he had the ball again, but it's 1 out of 11 players. It sucks. And then Locatelli as a 6. I'm sorry, useless. Not useless because he does a job, but like so limited. Bentancur horrible. McKennie was okay, like because he did his usual thing.
Locatelli was very, very good because
No, yeah, but he's limited.
yeah,
And
but
then as soon as and when we talk about Arthur
Yeah, yeah.
coming on as well, we see the light.
but I rewatched the game this morning.
Yeah.
And I just kept more of an eye on Locatelli.
Yep.
He was immense. Like he did things
Yeah.
I missed yesterday because I was angry. I was angry. So you miss some stuff. But he was very good. He was like everywhere. He was intercepting
calm.
passes.
He's calm.
He's extremely calm on the ball, and he can pick up players. Like in the first half, he picked up Dybala, and Dybala, I don't know, he kind of stopped this run, so he missed that pass, but that was amazing.
Oh yeah, it was in front of him, and then the ball was barely going on. The ball kind of like
he started a bit. I don't know what, but if he just kept going, if he believed in it, that was an amazing pass. That goal, the Kulusevski goal, starts with him. So yeah, he's very good. He was very good.
Yeah. And De Ligt, nightmare. Yeah. Yeah.
It out, and people were coming at me. He messed up, and he knew that because the camera filmed
right to him, and he did the wince. He did
you knew it. Like he knew what he did. It was stupid, and he let his team down. I tweeted it out. People were calling me out. He let his team out down. 100%. He knew that. He knew that the moment the ref stopped the play, he knew he messed up.
Oh, so also we know. So we finally figured out the yellow card, red card situation. They do miss the Super Cup.
Yeah, they do.
Weird.
I don't care.
Yeah, no, but that's good. I'd rather them miss the Super Cup than another big 3-pointer on Sunday or whatever. Or would we play Saturday?
We play Saturday, yeah.
Yeah. So now Quadrado and De Ligt will be ready for Saturday. Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't.
I know you want them to play in the final, but like, okay, I want 3 points on Saturday, guaranteed.
I want to win on Wednesday. It's Inter, but we have now Chiesa's out. We have even more problems.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, and RB makes a great comment because he did change the game with the subs because I don't know. I don't think Allegri had any input in completely. He didn't.
But he couldn't have because we keep seeing him in the stands and there was like no phone. There was nothing.
The fact that Rabiot and Bernardeschi didn't come on.
Love it.
He brought on Arthur Morata. I was shocked. No, not Morata, but with Arthur, I was shocked. I was like, wow, what is happening? And he played very well yesterday. He did.
Yep.
He came on, and he was very calm on the ball. He picked up fouls. He made a super foul at the edge of the box, which he shouldn't.
Yep.
Same for Kulusevski.
Yep.
But he was very composed on the ball, which we know he can do. But his defense. But again, at this point, we have seen now. Again, it was all or nothing yesterday, basically. Yeah. But you can see it can work if you trust a guy like Arthur, because he's not a bum. Like he's not Rabiot or Bentancur. He can play.
Yeah.
So at some point you need to, I don't want to say put your pride aside, or you need to put your ideas aside because it's not working now, and you need to do something.
So Arthur came on, and then the positivity started. Bumped Locatelli up. Guess who's in the box for a cross for once? A midfielder's in the box. I was like, wow, it's awesome. In the flow of play, not off a set piece. And guess what? He scores. Horrible marking from Roma, but Locatelli found a nice little pocket of space. Great header, good goal. You can find goals in him. And 3-2. Get the ball. Let's go. Keep going. Just because you bump one player up.
No, I want to say we were bad, but the goals we conceded, I was like, come on. Like the first one, it was bad defending from Rugani. It was too late. But the second one is
deflection.
I kind of felt like Rugani needed to step out a bit earlier, but he didn't. deflection, and third one, yeah, I mean nobody's stopping that.
I said that was a great goal.
People were calling out Chesney. I'm like, I don't know what the
No,
hell.
that's a great goal.
No, also the deflection that he stood still. I'm like, he can run backwards as much as he want. He was not stopping.
Ball changed direction though. Like
he was not stopping.
You're stuck. Yeah,
you're stuck. It happened so fast. You can see it. You can see on the TV. In reality, it's so fast. You're done.
Yeah.
You're cooked. But yeah, I want to say like we weren't great, but like the goals we conceded, I'm like, come on. Like when the 3 went, when the Pellegrini scored, I'm like, Jesus, it's one of those days again. Like everything is going against us. Just we are bad, but like everything is going against us.
Yeah. So, yeah, like we said, Locatelli eventually got the bump up. Did a lot more damage. Was a lot more positive, and I think if Landucci was trying to make a point, just a point on his own, I think he made his point.
Who?
And he made a point to Landucci, the coach.
Oh.
He made a point to like Allegri and all the people all the management watching. Like, just get a 6 or use Arthur more, either or, and push Locatelli up. That's it.
Yeah, I don't.
That's
think,
it. Like,
I expect Arthur to start against.
Inter?
Against Indus. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that.
So do you think? So is McKennie's starting spot done now, or is he going to start right midfield again and then Locatelli and Arthur will be?
No, I don't hope McKennie starts in that position again because yesterday, to be honest, I was not impressed. I wasn't.
No. He was okay.
He can
like, he did his thing.
Yeah, he can make the runs and stuff, but when you play in that position, you need to be good on the ball, and he isn't good on the ball. Like he isn't. He's very limited on the ball, especially in the. What did Beppe just tweet about Di Marzio? I don't know. Let me check. You can go.
McKennie's a player who needs to be around other players and not tight spaces, but like correct spacing, so he can make a 10-yard pass and it'll be easy enough for him, and then he's effective. But if he needs to pass the ball like 15, 20 yards, it's most likely getting intercepted, and that's horrible, especially if you're a midfielder. And then in the attacking third, if he's the one meeting the ball at the end of a passage of play, he's getting a shot on target or he's in a good spot.
No idea what Di Marzio just said. I'm struggling.
Sorry?
I have no idea what Di Marzio said. I'm not gonna lie.
Is there some wacky things coming out?
The club talked with Allegri. They're not replacing Chiesa. Allegri wants a striker. First contact this morning with Azmoun.
No way.
From Senate.
What the hell's the point? What is the point of getting Azmoun?
I have no idea, but I remember that he was shit.
Yes.
He's not good. This is all I remember. I don't want... Again, it was against us, so I'm against that backline. But...
What is the point? There's no point. You got Keane, you got Morata. What the hell's the point of getting Azmoun?
I have no idea.
I thought you when you were first reading that, I thought you were going to say Di Marzio's reporting that Allegri might get sacked. I was like, oh shit. One game from Landucci, and it's like, oh my god. That would have been funny. Jeez, but man, oh man. Like, why does Allegri want Azmoun anyway? Isn't he like 5'9"?
I don't have no idea. I have no idea.
Oof, wow, that makes my head hurt. That's obviously in a short-term deal, though, or is he a free agent?
I have no idea. I actually have no idea. I'm kind of confused. I'm not gonna lie. I'm confused. Isn't his name Sandar Azmoun?
Sardar.
Sardar Azmoun.
Yeah. Bond thinks my name is Justin. In other news.
Yeah, you can talk. Let me figure this
out. As Alejandro translates Di Marzio or tries to break down what he just said, if we're gonna get Sardar Azmoun, like, what's the point? What is the point of having three? What is Azmoun? We've seen him in the Champions League this whole season. Like, And Delgavi's saying, "Oh, Azmoun's good, but he's not. He's not a game changer. He's not going to score.
No,
He's
it's
not going
like
to score more than 5 goals. He's not going to do more than a Morata or a Keane. He's going to do the exact same thing."
isn't his name Sardar Mazmoun?
Yeah,
Okay.
Sardar. Yeah,
And
Azmoun.
then he also said, well, "Oh my God, everything is moving mad now." Um, it's not excluded that you will also go for a midfielder, better like on top. Like how do you want to say that? I don't know how you translate that in English.
Better than expected.
No, it's their. I don't know how you said that. Is their intention if somebody leaves?
So
But
if
they
someone
don't.
leaves,
But
they're
they
going to
don't want to
replace
sell
him.
Arthur. They don't want to sell Arthur.
So he's saying if Ramsey leaves, a guy like Zakaria could come in.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh,
I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm a bit head scratching over at the moment. Literally.
it is silly season though because it's
Yeah, but like it's
January,
January,
winter
like
market.
still 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So, I mean, oh my God, I'm confused.
I don't expect anything. Like if
No,
again,
I also.
if Serdar Azmoun comes, people in here are saying, "Oh yeah, he's really good." Like, come on, he's
I
not
think,
better than Morata.
you know
Like,
what?
let's get
No,
serious for a
he's not.
second. He's not better than Morata.
He's completely. He's just like a Balcao. Like you stuck him.
Yeah.
Like you need to go. You need to break down something. You just put him in there and you cross the shit out of it with Cuadrado. That's my only. I don't know. Is he physical? I like he struggled against us. I just know that against the Lake he struggled.
Yep.
And Bonucci really struggled. So again, that's not a knock on him. But like.
Okay, so Hanin's confirming the contract expires in the summer. So.
Oh Jesus Christ.
I,
Then that's
what's the thought
happening.
process? Yeah,
It's
what's the
not
thought
happening.
process here?
It's not that. Maybe they say maybe he renews his deal with Zenit and we loan him. Something like that.
I hope not. It went from Bruno Guimaraes to Sardar Azmoun. Great.
Yeah, I'm confused as shit. I'm really confused.
Great. Sorry. So what we were talking about before Sardar Azmoun came into our heads? I think we were talking about the rest of the game and how Arthur can push. Yeah. So if Arthur can push Locatelli, and that's a thing for Inter or against in the Super Cup. By the way, this January is ridiculous. We play the 6th, the 9th, the 12th, the 15th, and the 18th. Every 3 days there's a game. It's crazy. No wonder why people are tearing their ACLs.
Oh my God, Dimarco said Sassuolo values Scamacca even more than 40 mil. They're on drugs. I'm not gonna lie, they're on drugs.
Yeah.
Stay away from that deal.
Oh my God! And if that is the summer pursuit, Justin's gonna be bored doing those daily videos. There's no other thing to say about that because they're gonna be in constant contract or dinners talking about, hey, I'll offer you 38. No, I want 50, and then going back and forth.
I'm completely thrown off. Yeah, what
I
were
think
we talking
Delgavi
about?
called me a ginger. That's hilarious.
Me?
No, Delgavi called me a ginger.
Oh.
He says, "Don't judge a player you don't know," and I do know Sardar Azmoun.
We watched him. We watched him, and again, 2 games is not a sample size, but for 6 months.
I've watched enough of him before too because I watched the other Chelsea and Zenit or
I did not
Chelsea
watch
and
that.
Malmo games.
I did not watch that. And Hanin is right. Dimarco, I don't know, the last year and a half, maybe 2 years, he's just throwing out name after name. That is very difficult to believe him. Like it is.
What's Didn't you say he fell off a bit with Juventus news?
Yeah, because like he's very close to Marotta and he leaked stuff. He still does.
Yeah.
Last season it was close and now it's even more close. I don't know which journalist said that. I'm not gonna lie because I don't want to be on record. I don't think it was Romeo. Someone else said like the club is kind of shut down now. They rarely leak stuff, and if they leak, it's almost like the done deal, and then they will leak it basically.
Yeah. frustrating stuff. You can see, there's desperation. You can tell though, because like
we know that
on both sides, like on in the Juventus upper management, there's desperation, and like we said in like late December, we hope there's no panic buys, and Sardar Azmoun is literally a panic buy. That's the definition. That is the definition.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not trying to make an Azmoun coach's corner. I'm sorry. Like, I was frustrated if I had to do an Icardi one. If it's Azmoun, oof. Anyway, going to the positives. Because we went from negatives, now we're going to positives. Looking forward, it was nice to see. Actually, you know what? McKennie's ball to De Sciglio is exactly the kind of spacing we wanted, right? That's how he's successful.
Who?
Going back to the floor. No, McKennie. When McKennie has people around him.
Oh yeah.
And he's not trying to force anything. He's competent. I'm not going to say capable. He's competent at least. But yeah, so he chipped the ball over, and Smalling, I don't know what the hell he was doing, but he did a really bad header right into De Sciglio's path, and De Sciglio should play as our number 9 because that was a great goal.
That control and that hit was clean. Like, you won't get cleaner than that. That was very clean.
Yeah, exactly. It was a great strike. Is he left-footed or right? I'm pretty sure he's right-footed.
Yeah, because he scored that goal against Crotone, that banger.
Yeah.
That was also with his right foot. I remember that.
And I remember as a left back, he always cuts it and crosses with his right. So he never uses his left. Yeah. So that's funny. That's too funny.
I'm confused. Oh, God, no.
Are you going to research more?
Usually I have it on, Di Marzio, but I don't have it on today for some reason, and I missed everything. To be honest, I forgot it was on today. We
also have to know that when DiMarzio goes on every night, everything he says obviously is not true.
Yeah, no, of course not. Like, I will wait for Romeo because I don't believe we're getting that center player. I really don't. I think we're gonna stay like this. Again, if we sell Ramsey, which is very difficult for some reason, like it's almost done. Like, it's not almost done. It's still 3 weeks, but it's getting tough now.
Yeah.
It's still, people say, oh, you can bring a midfielder. Can we? With the Champions League list, who are you gonna leave out? Again, Pellegrini. With Caio.
Not be Pellegrini.
So I don't know. I don't think we're bringing in anyone.
I agree.
I understand that we're not replacing Chiesa because I wouldn't replace Chiesa because who's out there? Which winger is out there in January coming in and making a difference? Like, you can see the players we're linked with in the position we also need a striker, in my opinion. But you can see the names and that's it. So I don't know.
That's crazy.
That is what it is.
January's prime time panic buy, or you're getting a younger player for like 10 mil.
And that's Chesney's quote because people call us negative. You can read it out.
So this is Tech after the game, and pretty much saying what Ale, Justin, and I say on this channel almost after every game. At 3-1, we needed men on the pitch, not so much quality players. We were also lucky, but we won today with character rather than quality of the team. We know there's not much quality, guys. We understand. We can see it. I think everyone can see it. That's why the management's in desperation mode, trying to make more non-quality player signings. I don't understand. Turning point, hopefully. I would have preferred to win with a lot of quality, playing a really good game. Today was a crazy game. We'll take the 3 points and get ready for the Super Cup.
That's basically what we have been saying so many times, and we have been called negative. And now you can see the players. The players, they know. They think the same way. Because people think they're robots. They know they don't play well. They know yesterday was a fluke. It's not happening every week. You're not going to do this every week. Playing awful and show up for 10 minutes and 30 game morale. That's not happening. We're lucky that Roma are in shambles. Like,
they are so bad defensively. Oof.
The first 20 minutes before the Dybala goal, I was on the break point of crying. I was like, I cannot believe we're playing like this against this side. they were just all over us. I'm like, oh my god, that midfield was getting overrun. It was like we were outnumbered with 5. I was like, where is everyone? It was that bad in the first 20 minutes. It was that bad. But then again, that's also 42 people watching, only 22 likes. So get the likes up. That will help us. But those 7 minutes, let's say 10 minutes to keep it.
Yeah.
Those were from a very high quality. Like the press, everything, it was spot on.
It was good. Like the ball accuracy was good. Penetration was good.
Yeah.
It was good.
The character, like the run the Chilio made for that goal, the attention to actually play that ball and stuff like that. We haven't seen that much this season. Let's be real.
Yeah.
So that was spot on. But like Jesse said, like he's basically saying, why can we not play like this from the start? And that's what Landucci also said. Like we started with fear, and I'm
scared.
Like,
yeah.
How does that happen week in, week out? Like, come on. Like, you. At the end of the day, we have a better squad. You need to get that in the player's head that you're better, because you can see you're better. And again, I tweeted out, if this is not a turning point, then Jesus, what will be the turning point for us this season?
Yeah.
Like this should be the turning point to get top 4. It should.
It should.
Because
we'll put it in quotes. Should.
Yeah, like you can see, like mentally, the team can be strong enough to overcome something crazy. So let's see. But Chesney is basically saying what we're saying. He's happy. Yep. Like I was happy yesterday. We won. We won, but I know in the back of my head, it still wasn't great over 90 minutes. And if we do that again next week, we're not winning. We're not coming back.
Yep.
It is what it is. And even if you come back...
It doesn't matter the opponent, because any other opponent right now is playing better defensively than Roma.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
But even if it happens next week, like say you go 2-0 down against... Who you play? Udinese at home?
Udinese, yeah.
And let's say you still win 3-2. Great. The next week, or within 2 weeks, it happens again. It's not going to work. It's not.
Yeah, it's not sustainable at this point, as you like to always say. Winning 4-3, 3-2 is not sustainable.
Like, it was a great game. Like, it was one.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the best games I've seen. Not the best game. One of the. Like, that game will be printed in your head forever. Like, you will not forget that game.
Yep.
And it's great. It's fun to have some of those games over the course of a season. But it's not sustainable. If you get that approach against Inter, you're done on Wednesday. In the first half, you're done. You can pack and you can leave at halftime. You're not coming back.
100%. 100%.
Against that Inter side, if you go down 1-0, we will struggle. Let alone if you go down 2 goals against that Inter side.
Bastoni, Skriniar, and De Vrij are a well-oiled machine, whereas Smalling, Ibanez, and whoever the heck, I forget whoever else played at center back. I think it was Kumbula. They're not.
Did Kumbula play? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't hear.
I forget. I forget the other center back, to be honest.
Yeah, they were not good yesterday. They weren't, and that's a frustrating part, that we were struggling against them in the first half. Like, besides that Dybala chance that came out of the goal, that came out of nowhere, like,
great goal.
It was a beautiful goal, but he got all the freedom in the world. Like, he could have controlled that, sit down, think about what to do, and take the shot. Yeah. He finished that. The finish was insane, because it's not easy. But that's his quality.
Okay, so positives going forward.
My positives.
Any positive?
Anin says, transfer market says Guimaraes is a defensive midfielder. Is that right?
Both. He's not an attacking midfielder per se, but he's six. What's up?
No, I don't say he isn't an attacking midfielder, but he's also not a real defensive midfielder.
No, I was gonna say he's more of a 6 and an 8, like you know what I mean? Like, he's not a true holder. He's not Zakaria. If you bring him
in, please don't play him as a holding midfielder.
Yeah, don't.
Like, there are actually holding midfielders out there. But yeah, that's something that... the positives. The positive is... like, Morata is still committed. So that's positive. He showed that. I think the team showed character. That's positive. They show fight. They show quality. They show quality so they have quality if they want. If they want, they can show quality. So that's a frustrating part. It's positive to know that they have that, but it's also frustrating that they don't show that. The other positive, I would say Arthur. Like again, it's a fluke, not a fluke. Like it's a small sample size. It's
25 minutes.
But I would give it a shot. Again, like play it in the Supercoppa. It's not the end of the world if you don't win the Supercoppa this year. It isn't. It really isn't. But you can test it out against a very good side. You can test it out. And if it's a complete disaster, then okay, it's probably done. You can put it away. But if it's okay, if it's good enough, you can build on it. You can. I don't want to say force it, but you can at least try it at home against Udinese. Come on.
Yeah. For sure. Mine's a positive and a negative at the same time. Kulusevski has an opportunity to play more, but he won't. Because Bernardeschi is definitely starting. Like, who are we kidding here? And another positive is Rabiot won't be playing as much at this point. I think.
No, I agree.
I think he's now like fourth in the pecking order, at least. Behind McKennie, Bentancur, and Locatelli. I think he's on the cusp, like with Arthur. And if Arthur plays good on Wednesday, then he's falling down more and more. But yeah, the positive is great comeback. You needed to do it. You finally showed some quality. You finally showed some attacking rhythm. For more than one passage of play, like it kept coming in flows and flows. So that was nice. It came from both sides of the park as well, which is nice, not just Cuadrado's right side. And again, such a small sample, it's 25 minutes, but like Morata was doing proper elite center forward work.
Yeah, he was on it, yes.
Like proper elite, like Benzema stuff he was doing, but it was only for 25 minutes. So there's some good and bad going on.
Like,
and that's what the title of the show is.
You know what what's frustrating is that I said it before, I said it a few minutes ago, that they can actually do it. Like they can actually do it they can do it for a good period of time. Then why don't start like that? Again, I'm not saying go to Inter and start like that, because that's not possible. They will try to impose their will on you. Like it's not gonna be a walkover. But at home against Udinese, away against Udinese, like those teams, you need to impose your will on them from the get-go. If it doesn't work, I understand you will take your foot off the gas for a few minutes and
try again,
figure it out, regroup, and go again, because that's normal. It's football. Why keep someone saying check Twitter? What do I need to check Twitter?
I don't know. Death Clutch is telling you to.
Yeah, let me know, because I don't know what to do. I don't know why I need to check Twitter.
I'll take a peek.
There's nothing there because I have it open on my screen. It reloads every minute. But again, Supercoppa, I don't expect us to go all guns blazing from the first minute. I don't. But I do expect that against Udinese. I demand that. We should demand that.
As fans, 100%.
We should demand that. At home against Udinese, just kill off the game in the first half for once. Have an easy game. Because, again... Yeah, I mean, that's true. Because next week, we have Milan away. Again, the advantage is there will be only 5,000 fans. So, it will be calm. And going off recent news, it won't be the heated fans. It will be sponsored fans. Fans from... sponsorship deals, blah blah blah, all those things. So it'll be a quiet environment, and that should help us out. It should take a lot of pressure out of the game.
Down.
And we need to win that game. I know that sounds maybe weird to say.
No, you need to win. No, 100%. If they're serious about this pushback and comeback or whatever, it needs to be a win, at least trying to win.
We drop points against Napoli. We have no choice now.
Yep.
They have put themselves in this position. Now we need to go to Milan and we need to take 3 points. Do I think we can do it? Yeah, I think we can do it. If we want on our day, we can easily do it. But will we ever date? Like that Milan backline is Gabbia, Florenzi, and what's the other name?
Kalulu
And they look solid as a
and
rock.
Hernandez.
No, yeah, but like the three.
Oh yeah.
And Hernandez four. But let's leave Hernandez out there. They play with those players out there, and they look solid as a rock. Yep. So that's proof that if you have a system, if everybody knows what to do, if everybody believes in what to do, and again, if you're in a good moment, then you can do anything. Yeah, we talked about it, about DiMarcio's news.
He's on a mad one. We'll preview Inter Juve tomorrow for the Super Cup, but again, what?
No, I say we might have our first guest on the show tomorrow. If not, then it will be on Thursday, hopefully. Let's see.
Teasing? Are we teasing who it is, or are we just gonna tell them?
Oh, it's just a fan, just a fan of the channel.
Right on. I have one eye on Udinese already. How do you feel?
Udinese?
Like, I already have one eye. Like, I'm already kind of skipping over the Super Cup.
We are winning that. I think we're winning that 2-0, 3-1.
Udinese game?
Yeah.
Aren't they full of a outbreak?
Yeah, but like.
Or am I mistaken? Yeah.
We should be beating them. I'm like.
Well, yeah, we should have done it the first game of the season too.
Yeah, and I know he tweeted. Yeah, it's the Amazon news that he's on a free agent, and that the club is looking at it basically.
Are we talking about Sardar Azmoun again?
Oh.
Are we gonna? Can we just?
DiMarcio's website is a mess. You cannot read that shit.
Do we keep talking about him until someone says no, or can we just stop ourselves?
Oh, I saw people saying no in the chat.
Saying no what?
To him. What do you mean? To the name?
No, can we just stop talking about Sardar Azmoun as a channel, as you and I doing this channel? Can we just not talk about him?
I'm gonna break him down after this.
Okay, I'll look forward to your report. Bonta Insigne.
But yeah,
he's right
Udinese game we need to win, and I think we're gonna win. We're gonna win that.
Okay, so outlook for the rest of the calendar of January. Super Cup Wednesday, Udinese Saturday, Sampdoria Tuesday, Milan next Sunday. How crazy is that?
I think I'm scared of Sampdoria are not good. They're not good, but I'm still scared of going away to Sampdoria. I don't know why, but I'm not. I'm already not confident about it. I just have a feeling. I said it, I think, a week ago.
Yeah.
And they're not good. They're not good.
Yeah. So again, 4 more games in 13 days.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a crazy tight schedule. And then after the Milan game, another crucial reason why you should win or you need to win that game is because there's another international break after that game. And if you have that, the momentum is all in your favor.
Yeah. It is. But yeah, let's see. I think.
But first things first, Inter on Wednesday.
Yeah, we need to take it game by game because it's a roller coaster this season. It is.
Yeah. When you originally said you're going to go into one game at a time, like I think that should continue.
Yeah, just take it game by game because you can see yesterday. Just don't look at it.
Take it minute by minute at this point.
We are just, as a team, I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah,
I saw that, Hanin. I saw that tweet. Kind of weird that they start concretely now. It's only 20 days.
Yeah. I was like, wait.
Because DiMarcio said today they talked about the market. I'm like, what?
What were they doing for the first time?
What have you done in December? Like, I don't believe that, by the way, because that's insane. It's like going in the summer and mid-July they say, they talked today about the market. Like,
yeah, we want it forward.
Like you discuss, like you have all your options open in May. You make the list.
Yeah, that's crazy. If that's actually true, that can't be true. You're right. That can't. I'm not gonna believe it.
if let's say now Chiesa, something happened with Chiesa, I understand if they met today and said, look, we're not gonna replace him. Is that okay? And maybe Allegri said, yeah, but can you give me a striker? Like, can you push for the striker I asked for with Morata staying, which was always the news, no?
What if the grand scheme of things was him getting a striker to replace Morata, but making Morata play the left wing Mandzukic role?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's his grand scheme.
Imagine that.
He blocks the Barcelona move. He says, "Nah, you're really important. You need to stay." He wants a striker to replace or to come in still. Boom, bop, bam.
Yeah. No, that's not happening. Maybe the Zenit player is new Mandzukic. Who knows?
Oh my God. Renzo Travelo says, "What do you think about Bruno Guimaraes? We want him.
I'll take him.
Yeah.
Because I said at the start of the show, when we play Lyon, he impressed me more than Awar. Awar was still very good that game, but because nobody was talking about Bruno, and when you saw him play, I was like, "Jeez, where did he come from?" He was very good. And last season, again, I've not watched any French league game this season. I don't know why, but I didn't have time. Last season, I watched him, and he was still very, very good.
This year, Lyon are terrible, but that's more because of the other players are not good. Like his ball progression and his ball retention is incredible. Like he's a workhorse.
Yeah, that's
very nice. It's very nice. Like we call Bentancur a kind of a workhorse, but this guy has like productivity at the end of his workhorse.
Yeah, he has. He's also good on the ball.
Yeah,
which Bentancur is not at all.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Want to get into two more and then we'll call it a day? Yeah. Let's go bond with how about a 6-month swap with Keane and Scamacca with no obligations, but we're paying both salaries. Sassuolo won't do that.
No. Neither are we.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
Yeah,
it's non-starter. And then Hanin saying, doesn't Allegri like the 4-3-1-2? He used to a lot, but then he was successful with the 4-2-3-1.
Yeah.
When we went to the Champions League final in 2017, that season.
And yesterday, again, we didn't have a lot of the ball in the first half, so it was always a 4-4-2 basically, most of the time. But in that second half, when we went, I would say around the 63 minute, I would say, when we started pushing a bit more, it wasn't quality-wise, it was still bad. But that formation came out again. And that's like you cannot play 4-4-2. You can't. And again, now Chiesa's out. I'm scared that he's gonna do that with Bernardeschi. I'm really scared. That's a big fear. That's
Don't
what
be
I
scared.
dream
Just
about.
embrace it.
But
we won. He's got some work to do. But for that, tomorrow we might have our first guest, like Alejandro teased, and we will be previewing Inter somewhat for the Super Cup. So stay tuned for that one tomorrow. Do you have anything else to say?
No. Like the video, subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, do all that stuff.
I don't know. I'm so I don't know. It's a mess up day with the news. Not the transfer news, just Chiesa. It's messed up. Yeah.
So if you want to stay up to date with that, follow bianconerizone on Twitter and Instagram, or stay up to date with the YouTube channel's latest videos. Click the bell icon to stay notified. Follow Alejandro BZ on Twitter because he's got some good insights. Follow Justin Safaro. He's got some good Louisville insights. Justin Safaro. And follow me if you want at Gennady